Hi, my name is Justin Matkin. I'm in the litigation group here at Parr Brown, Lovelace. I do general litigation, and specifically I represent a lot of clients who are involved in having their property condemned by the power of eminent domain.
Okay.
Eminent domain is the sovereign power of the government to either itself or through delegation take property for designated public purposes or public uses for the public good. And so that could involve roads or water easements, canals, pipelines, power lines, airports. It could railroads. It could involve a variety of public uses that the legislature has declared to be valid public uses. Usually the government is on the side of the condemning authority. It could be any governmental entity, a county, a city. It could be a department of the state, like the Utah Department of Transportation. And also in certain situations, it can be private companies. It can be Rocky Mountain Power, Questar, CenturyLink. It could be any company that is putting in facilities that somehow benefit the public and have been determined to be public uses. When you have your property condemned, you are entitled to receive just compensation for the property that is taken and for the damages that accrue if not all your property is taken. And so the way that you determine fair market value is you look at what the property is worth, the property that's being taken is worth, and then you look also at how the property has been devalued if it has as a result of the condemnation of the taking of your property. So when you want to maximize, obviously most of what we do is maximizing our client's entitlement to receive just compensation. And so we'll work with the client to identify the highest and best use of their property, even though the property, let's say it's being used for a farm. Even though it's being used for a farm, you're not entitled necessarily to be paid for the value of your property as a farm. You're entitled to be paid for its highest and best use, which could be a subdivision or a commercial development or something like that. So yeah, choosing an appraiser is a very important part of the case. There are a lot of appraisers in the state of Utah. But there are a smaller number who specialize in eminent domain matters. And some of those appraisers have certain specialties in certain property areas. For instance, some appraisers are great at valuing commercial properties. Some are great at valuing residential properties or ranch type properties. And so based on my experience dealing with those appraisers, we help select the appraiser that is best for your case. You'd want to find an attorney who specializes in this area. And there's not that many, to be honest, in the state of Utah who does this type of work. And so it's something that a lot of attorneys try to dabble in. So if they have a client and have an issue that comes up, they say, oh, we'll just keep our own attorney. But it makes a big difference if you have an attorney who has specialized experience in this area.